You know, when most people hear influencer marketing, they probably think of hype, maybe some sponsored posts, and that's about it. But behind all that, there's a really powerful business blueprint, one that's creating a ton of value. So today, we're going to break that blueprint down step by step and show you exactly how you can build a successful agency from scratch. At its core, this entire industry really just boils down to a super simple exchange. Okay, so on one side, you've got the brands. They have the products, they have the cash, but what they are absolutely desperate for is attention. I mean, the marketplace is just getting more and more crowded every single day. And then, on the other side of the coin, you have creators, influencers. These are the people who have built the audiences, they've captured the attention, and now they need to monetize that attention so they can turn their passion into an actual career. See? Both sides have exactly what the other one wants. But here's the catch. These two worlds, brands and creators, they often have a really hard time connecting with each other effectively. So what sits in that massive gap between them? Well, that's the billion-dollar question we're going to answer right now. That gap, that's not a flaw in the system. That gap is the opportunity. It's the entire reason this business model is so incredibly powerful. The reality is, the connection is broken. I mean, think about it. Brands struggle to manage relationships with dozens of creators at once, while creators often have no idea how to price their work or structure professional deals. That friction, that is where you come in. And this leads us straight to the heart of the entire business. You're not trying to sell some product you invented. You're not creating something out of thin air. You are simply fixing that broken connection. You are the middleman. And what's so powerful about this is that the middleman model has been around forever. I mean, think about real estate agents or Hollywood talent agencies, or even sites like Airbnb. They don't own the house, they don't own the actor, and they don't own the vacation rental. They control the transaction, and that is an unbelievably valuable place to be. This quote just nails the mindset you need to have. You're not out there trying to convince a brand that influencer marketing works. Trust me, they already know it does. And you're not trying to create attention. The attention already exists. Your job is just simply organize the demand and the supply that are already there. Okay, so you see the opportunity. You get it. But where in the world do you actually start? Well, it all comes down to two huge decisions that are going to build the entire foundation for your agency. First, you have got to define a very specific niche to operate in. And second, you have to choose the exact service you're going to offer inside that niche. I'm telling you, if you get these two things right, everything else becomes about 10 times easier. Choosing a niche is where so many beginners go wrong. They say something vague like, oh, I'll work with fitness brands. That is way, way too broad. A powerful agency says, I work exclusively with German supplement brands. See the difference? Suddenly, your outreach, your expertise, your whole network becomes laser-focused and incredibly valuable. You become the go-to person in that very specific space. All right, next up, you pick your service. And as you can see, they range from pretty simple to pretty complex. Now, if you're just starting out, the best place to begin is right at the top, either with one-time collabs or influencer seeding. Why? Because they're low complexity, which means you can get some fast wins, you can build up case studies, and get that crucial experience before you start climbing the ladder to those big, high-ticket retainers. So, you've got your niche, you've got your service. Now for the fun part. How does the money actually work? Let's break down the simple, profitable math behind just a single deal. It all starts here. A brand agrees to a total budget for one collaboration with a creator that you found for them. Let's just say for this example, that budget is $5,000. Now, out of that budget, the creator gets paid for their work. So in this case, their fee for creating the content and publishing it is $3,750. And the rest? That $1,250? Well, that's your agency's profit. That's what you make for finding the right creator, negotiating the deal, and managing the whole process. And remember, that's just from one creator on one campaign. You can see how this starts to scale up pretty quickly. But here's something you'll learn as you grow. Brands aren't really just paying you to find accounts with a lot of followers. They're actually paying for something much, much more valuable. The experienced brands, the ones with the real budgets, they value three things above pretty much everything else. First, predictability. They need to know that a creator will deliver on time and stick to the plan. Second, alignment. The creator has to feel like a perfect, natural fit for their brand. And third, security. They want a smooth, professional process with absolutely no drama or surprises. So here's the key takeaway, the thing you have to remember. Brands aren't buying followers, they aren't buying views, they are buying certainty. They pay your agency to lower their risk and to guarantee a professional, predictable result. That is the real service you are selling. So, as we wrap all this up, I want to leave you with the single most important idea in this entire blueprint. This is the secret, the thing that holds this entire model together. An influencer marketing agency is a bridge. That's it. Your whole job is to connect the world of brands with the world of creators. And when you build a strong, reliable, trustworthy bridge, value just flows effortlessly across it in both directions. The brand wins, the creator wins, and you win. And that leaves us with one final question for you. This middleman model, it isn't just for influencer marketing, It's everywhere. So take a look around your own world, your own industry, your own passions. What broken connection out there could you fix?